It's Thursday night. That can only mean one thing. Side jag. That's right. Well, the purpose of this, we talk about things, and even the title, we've just kind of gone awry. So we're going to talk a little bit about Daredevil Born Again.
Born Again.
And some food and some other movies and just kind of work through it. Oh, I did start a new series. So, because I finished Daredevil, but well, okay, I didn't finish Daredevil. I finished the current. Well, we'll get into that. But how you doing?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Doing good. Can we talk about how the Daredevil Reborn Again outfit has the same logo as the old Digital Designs logo?
Or does the Digital Design logo have the Daredevil logo?
No, because it's the old logo back from the 90s.
The DD. When did Daredevil come out?
Was that the original logo though? Because I don't. Was that?
Yeah. Was the D on top of the D?
Right. A D kind of on top inside of a D.
Yeah. I think Daredevil was first.
It could be.
Yeah. I mean, we're car audio guys. We kind of copy people's stuff.
Yeah.
But so let's talk about food for a minute. Because
let's do it.
Daredevil Born Again. Oh wow. Dang.
Man.
I can understand where she's going with that, but I'm still excited. Did you know at Olive Garden that if you want to have soup, like to go,
yeah,
and you go to the family section, you can order a bucket of soup.
A bucket of soup.
Bucket of soup. I shit you not. This is the 6 soup for 6 bucket.
I would make an argument that soup is the best thing that Olive Garden does.
You're right. I've been having that bucket of soup for like a week now.
Right.
And it's like it's cheap too.
Yeah.
It's only like 20 some odd bucks for
the soup and the breadsticks and the salad.
The giant bag of breadsticks.
Yeah, dude, that's it. That's the way. Like I like the salad there too. Like soup, salad, and breadsticks. That is to me. That's
that's not how you keep the doors open though.
No, definitely not.
But you could. That's the small bucket of soup.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's only like because Haley the other day Sunday. I've had it since Sunday. Haley was like, I said I'm really in the mood for chicken gnocchi soup at Olive Garden.
Yeah,
and I don't want to go there. I just want to get it to go. And I'm not a pasta fagioli guy. It's okay. I know a lot of people are. I'm not. And she goes, oh, I want the same thing. And so Sue was looking, and I go, Fernando had just told me, he's like, you can get a bucket of soup, and I go, no, goes, yeah. And so I said to Sue, I said, is that the largest thing of soup they have? It's just the bowl. She goes, yeah, but I mean, you could get 2. And then Haley goes, no, because that's what she does. And she's like, go to the family section. You can get a bucket or bowl of soup for 6 bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, we'll do that. And Sue's like, you want that much soup? I said, no, but I mean, I'll have it. And Haley goes, I want it. All right, well, we're both going to have soup. So we'll get the bucket of soup. And dude, it's a bargain. Next time the girls go out of town, swear to God, I'm ordering a bucket of soup.
Oh, wait. Well, see, you can get a bucket of. I also like the Zuppa. I like the gnocchi too, but my personal favorite is a Zuppa.
Yeah.
But they're both. I mean, all their soups.
Their soups are fantastic.
Yeah, all their soups are good. There's one more other soup that I really like, but I can't remember the name of it.
The pasta fagioli.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was gonna say that's Vera is pointing that out.
Yeah.
But no, next time they go out of town, I'm getting a bucket of soup. Comes with a big bag of breadsticks. I'll be set for the whole time they're gone.
How far? All right, I'm kind of crazy with the breadsticks.
Yep.
I literally will tear the breadstick in half and I'll set it in the soup while I'm eating soup, let it soak up all the juices, and then eat it.
Yeah.
Is that how everyone does it, or is it just me?
Yeah, I mean, that's why. Is there another way to do it?
I don't know, because sometimes I do shit weird, and
I
don't know if it's just me or everybody.
No, I mean, I figured that's why they gave you crackers. It was the same thing.
Yeah, to soak up all the juices. Yeah.
I mean, the bread's role is to just baste in the soup.
Right.
I'm
also the psychopath that will drink the soup as well. Like,
why would you not? Well, you have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I eat soup. Like, I want the broth. I want it all.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of the soup is to you dip the bowl. Like cereal.
Like cereal, yeah.
You got to drink the milk. I mean, what are you going to throw it away?
Why? For some reason, Cassie will not stand by. She's a chocolate lover, chocoholic. She will not eat chocolate cereal of any sort.
Okay.
And then I'm like, it's literally the best cereal. If you're just going flavor wise, it's terrible for you.
Right. Cocoa Krispies.
Yeah. Cocoa Puffs. They have Cocoa Puffs with marshmallows. They have the
Reese's peanut butter is gross. I
kind of like the Reese's peanut butter, but what's the other one? The Flintstone one. Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pebbles are the best. Listen, Fruity Pebbles are good. Not going to deny that. But Cocoa Pebbles to me.
Yeah. Count Chocula.
Count Chocula, dude.
I was more of a Frankenberry. I like the strawberry, so I would get that.
I'm also the weirdo that likes the Captain Crunch without the berries.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Captain Crunch better than the berries.
What about honeycomb? Were you a honeycomb kid? Yeah.
Not really, no.
Yeah, dude, that stuff was brutal, man. I don't know what it was. I'm guessing there was a deal on it, but my mom used to come home with garbage bags full of that shit.
And I hated that, and then the other one that was like little bitty, looked like little seeds. The hell was that?
Rice Krispies?
No.
Oh,
it was
that's way too easy.
No. Smacks, Honey Smacks.
Oh yeah.
Honey Smacks are one of the worst cereals ever.
Yeah. Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. I mean, way to make it totally not healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just go all the way. I mean, I get it. It's cereal. I feel like cereal is the one.
Have they come up with all marshmallow cereals? I know they have all berries.
You can buy Lucky Charms. So the Lucky Charms marshmallows, you can buy those in a bag.
Really?
Oh yeah, we know because the little goofballs that we take care of, they'll eat marshmallows. Like the daughter, his sister loves marshmallows.
Yeah.
So we have to buy the fruity.
So they're like freeze dried, just like the original.
Just the same damn things, man. They just cool. They look like when you buy the big bag of M&Ms.
Yeah.
Not the big
shareable,
shareable bag. Yeah. The little zipper on a little zipper. Yeah. That same bag.
I mean, listen, I would try it. I kind of like those. I don't know. I think it might be a little too much, though. It's probably a little overboard. I think it's good when you mix it in with like the what's the original marshmallow one? It comes with like no, it's not Trix. Trix is they just have a regular plain like vanilla that comes with them.
I know.
I can't think. Chris probably knows. I feel like Chris knows.
Great for hot chocolate.
That probably would be good for hot chocolate. Freeze dried, puff up.
Yeah. I mean, there again, way to make it even more unhealthy.
Right. Plus, we're outside of hot chocolate season. Like, I can't think about hot chocolate until it starts getting cold again.
Iced hot chocolate is really good, though.
I never had iced. I like iced coffee. I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'll drink iced coffee.
Who was Dunkin' Donuts used to have iced hot chocolate, and it wasn't like coffee where they just put it over ice cubes. It was ground up, like a slushie.
Yeah,
that was really good.
I try that. Lucky Charms, the one I'm thinking of. They have the Lucky Charms are the marshmallows, but the other part.
Oh, the little the crappy dough part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can buy the Lucky Charms marshmallows in a bag.
Right.
Yeah. So, but either way, I don't know. I haven't had a bowl of cereal, and I can't tell you when.
Me neither. It's been actually, no, I'm lying. It's probably about 3 months ago. I just, for some reason, was like, I would like to have cereal for dinner, like I did when I was in college. College.
Well, I like so the girls like frosted mini wheats.
I like frosted mini wheats as well.
And so that was, if I was to guess, it's either going to be Raisin Bran.
I like Raisin Bran too.
Or so Raisin Bran, cinnamon checks.
Okay.
Or
those
Frosted Flakes or frosted mini wheats.
I like
Frosted Flakes.
I like Frosted Flakes. I like Kicks too, but those are just the plain Kicks are just the plain little circles.
Kicks suck.
That everyone hates. I don't mind them.
So, all right, let me ask you this: soggy or crunchy cereal?
Both. I want the crunch at the beginning, and
Yes.
then I'm going back in for the soggy ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's the thing: I don't want them too soggy, like where they're eviscerated.
No,
Like
no.
I eat my cereal quickly. I'm not messing around, and I have the bowl. I pour a little bit of cereal in. I don't put the box up. I eat that kind of quickly. It's barely soggy. Go, and then if I want more, I'll put more. But I don't just fill the bowl up and then put the milk.
So you draw a bath,
Basically,
and then you
exactly.
dump. Okay.
Yeah. So
I was the opposite. When I would fill the bowl,
right.
and then
So you got some real soggy ones towards the end then.
oh, the best.
Yeah.
The best, because the ones on the top were just cereal. Like
Right.
they weren't
Yeah.
even wet.
Right.
You know, there was you had to eat through the dry to get to the mud in the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I mean, that was, and then you drink the milk, because Frosted Flakes, when I had a lot of Cheerios, hate Cheerios, but we'd pour pounds just sugar, which I thought
Why did we all do that?
What?
I did that as well. Like we had not Frosted Flakes, but Corn Flakes, and you put sugar in there. Like I remember doing that as a kid. Why were we
stupid enough to do that?
They decided to do it for us later.
Yeah,
on.
it's way better.
Right, it's way better. But when we did it, it's like you had to do it, otherwise the cereal was terrible.
Right, but the thing is the sugar would never melt fast enough, and there'd just be a ball of just mud at the bottom that was
that I wouldn't drink. That like I had to draw the line because I remember doing it. Like
it was like you do it once or twice, and then you're like,
yeah,
that was gross.
No, dude, Cheerios with sugar is good. You don't get to the bottom though. Did you ever put a banana in your?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I did that too. Yeah. And then if like by chance if you had strawberries, oh dude.
See, I'm not a strawberry guy.
Yeah, I love
bananas. Yeah, blueberries. Yeah. You know, if I'm feeling like the commercial.
Yeah.
You know, do they even have cereal commercials anymore?
Dude,
like, I don't.
I think I feel like all our commercials are so targeted now because I don't watch anything. I don't watch anything over the air. It's all services I pay for. Right. So I assume that I don't see the things that everyone else may be seeing. And I don't know that they're seeing like we did. We were up. I remember like He-Man, toy commercials, He-Man cartoon commercials.
Yeah.
I've not seen any cartoon commercials. I've not seen any cereal commercials, no toy commercials.
Nothing.
I only see commercials in things that Cassie's interested in or I might be interested in.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube is really the only place, and they're always not anything I'm interested in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't watch live TV, and unless there's something on like Paramount would be the only time I watch commercials.
Yeah, that pisses me off too.
Yeah.
I think Cassie said you can pay for a tier that doesn't have it. I'm gonna have to.
I'm not that picky. I don't. Yeah, I'll sit through it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But they lose me on the commercials sometimes now.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna be doing something else.
Oh, dude, I live on YouTube Premium. That's the most watched thing for me. So
yeah,
I watch YouTube more than anything. But
what the funny part is I'll be watching a show and then I'll go to a commercial and I will do something else and I won't even remember what I was watching.
Yeah.
Because whatever I'm doing now is taking all my focus away from it. And it's like, I forgot I was watching that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, back to that. You know, so weird. All right. So speaking of strawberries, funny story. So this week was my 30th wedding anniversary on tax day.
Oh, congrats.
So over the weekend, we went out, we had to go to IKEA and do some stuff. And Sue goes, we were driving to go get dinner at Olive Garden. And she goes, are you doing anything for our anniversary? And I was like, no. Because we're not big, like we don't really do that. Like Christmas,
like I've been married for 20 something years too. It's like you get like that's for new married people.
We didn't even do it in the beginning because we were broke. So anyways, I was like, no, I wasn't planning on it. I was like, with all that I've been doing, I really didn't have anything planned. We're going away in 2 weeks for finally I get a break for at least a weekend. So no, I said, did you plan anything for me? Because I immediately bounced it back at her. And she's like, no, not at all. I said, okay, well, that's fine. No big deal. You're going to go bowling. I got to do a show. So, it's not a big deal. It's just another Tuesday night in the Beyett house. So I'm working and I get a phone call. I answer it. It's like, hi, this is so-and-so from Edible Arrangements. You just placed an order? I go, wasn't me. She goes, oh, well, so it was a double order by accident. I go, wow, that's a double no. I didn't place it. However, I'm guessing the name that's on it is probably to me.
Yeah.
And you're calling and it's probably not a good thing because this is like a surprise that I wasn't supposed to know about.
Yeah.
She's like, oh shit. And I was like, that's okay. Let's figure this out. I said, so it's probably from Susan. She goes, yeah. I said, it's to Dean. She says, yeah, I'm Dean. So I'm the surpriser. Surprisee. She was the surpriser. So what happened? She's like, well, I think the internet screwed up and she accidentally ordered the same thing twice. And we just wanted to make sure that she didn't actually want to. I go, okay, so we've ordered 2. She's like, yeah. I said, I tell you what, let's salvage this. I said, can you ship the second one to a different address? And she goes, yeah, of course. I said, all right, let's do that. I'm going to boomerang her. She's like, okay. I said, so here's my home address. Ship one to her, and then, of course, ship the one to me. And I was like, just right on the card, we sat there. So put Stranger Things, because it's like, damnedest thing happens. And she's like, okay. I was like, all right, this is cool. I was like, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I said, she thinks she's got me, and in the end, I got her. So all good. So she calls me back like an hour later, and she's like, I just got an email from your wife, and she wants me to cancel it. I said, don't worry about it. Just we got a plan. Let's stick with the plan. She goes, what do I do if she calls? I said, you lie to her. That's you just lie to her. I mean, it's okay. I'm giving you permission. It's my credit card. Just lie to her. It doesn't. Who cares? And she's like, oh, okay. I'm down. So she's getting into this, man.
Yeah.
Like this is fucking great. So I forgot all about it after that because I went back to work, and so Tuesday this person shows up and they have my edible. I was like, oh shit, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. So I immediately call Haley and I say, Haley, you have to do me a favor. She's like, what? I said, were you in the car when mom ordered the thing? She says, yeah. I said, well, you guys screwed up. She goes, yeah, I know. But she emailed. I said, all right, well, they called me. She says, like, they did what? So she's freaking out. I said, relax. Here's what I did. I said, I have the one that she sent me came here, but then I sent the second one to the house. And she's like, really? I go, yeah. So she's going to get one too. And she's like, okay. And I said, so I need you to monitor the camera so that when they get there, you can tell me. So the lady that was on the phone delivered it here to her.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's like, this is just gonna be weird. I gotta go see this. So so they have this big exchange at the door, like, what's going on? And then she's like, oh, your husband, this and that. And it's like, oh, that's so immediately I get a freaking call from Sue. She's like, I can't believe you did that. And I was like, me? Like,
hell yeah. You know what would have made this just over the top?
What's that?
If they had an Uno reverse card, they could have put in the card.
Oh, yeah.
And she just opens it up and it falls out.
Oh, see, that would have been good. Dude, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would have been good.
Cool. Yeah. Go buy.
I mean, that's what you did. You reversed her.
Yeah. Go buy but I should have said, listen, go to the store, buy a thing of Uno. Take a reverse card out and use that. Like, what? I was like, just go copy one off the internet.
Yeah, you're already going. Like we're in this, right? Are you committed or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and of course, it comes with a bunch of chocolate covered strawberries, which I'm not a fan of. But I ate everything else, so it was okay.
Dude, chocolate. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat a chocolate covered strawberry.
I know. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
It's okay. It had apples too. I ate those and some oranges and grapes and stuff.
Nice.
But the girls like chocolate covered strawberries, so in the end, it all works out because they'll just eat the chocolate covered strawberries.
Yeah.
So it's not like they'll go.
Were they the big chocolate covered strawberries? Ones are
like normal size. It's not the softballs. No.
Yeah.
Those are ridiculous.
Yeah, those are too much. I never think they're sweet enough either. They're kind of bitter.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
But anyways, So that was the humor of that, you know. So
Yeah, you got her back.
I got her back.
On
We
her own
also
plate.
went, since we're on the food thing, we went to the, so we have this restaurant. It apparently opened in 1904.
Ooh.
And it's called the what is it? It's called the Colombian. It's in Ybor City in Tampa. And they sell Cuban food. So we went there. It's on the way to IKEA, and we pass it every time, and it's been there forever. And they actually have another one in St. Augustine that we've been to, and I wasn't as impressed. I was like, so we never stopped. But on the way back, I was like, do you guys want lunch? Because we didn't eat at IKEA, because they were like, Haley's like, I don't want IKEA lunch. I was like, that's fine. I don't either. So we stopped there, and I had this pressed Cuban sandwich. So the place is gorgeous. It's like this huge building, like all decked out, like the whole thing is tiled, and there's like, it's from 1904, and I don't think they've done much in the way of other than just refurbishing it to keep it 1904.
So it's like old Florida style.
Old Florida style. Yeah. Everything is
like
originally original, but you know, clean. They have all these rooms that you can, grand ballrooms and staircases and bars, and
wow.
So it's really impressive place. And so we ate there, and they bring you like a half a loaf of Cuban bread, when just as you're like, you know, I'll bring you some bread.
Right.
And it's this flaky, yummy Cuban bread that they make. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Then I got half a Cuban and soup. So I got the black bean soup with rice. Oh my God.
Oh man.
So it's like rice with black beans and onions and spices and shit. And it was like, it was so good. And I know Chris Vera's like, I make better. It's like, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. You know, I don't. So, and the girl got like chicken and yellow chicken, or sorry, yellow rice with chicken. You know, just had a whole chicken stack. Like, well, I didn't rip it up or nothing. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
It's like, have you ever had a rib sandwich where they left the bones in the rib?
Yeah, or a chicken sandwich where they left the chicken, like they give you a chicken leg sandwich.
Bro, like, I don't think you understand what a sandwich is.
Yeah,
I'm not supposed to have to take the meat off myself and then, you know.
Yeah, that was my buddy. He was like, bro, when you're in the hood and you get a chicken sandwich, like it's a leg between two pieces of white bread.
Why? Just put the white bread in the spot. I'll eat the leg, but yeah, why?
Dude, I don't know, but I got to be honest with you. I tried it. It's really good. Something about white bread over some grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Man, it was fantastic. You just got to keep spinning it while you're eating it. It's a lot of work.
Right.
But, you know, that white bread, man, so good.
Like, I need you to take 2 minutes with a knife and just go on my sandwich and we're good.
It just kills the experience. I don't know why. It just kills the experience.
Yeah.
It's like eating a taco out of a Dorito bag. People like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I have 2 horrible experiences to counteract your good experiences.
Oh, fantastic.
So my birthday was March 31st. We went to Red Lobster. Lobster Fest is going on. You know how long it's been since I've been to a Red Lobster? A long time. I'm never going back. Yeah. So I'm like, Lobster Fest. They have what I see a commercial, and it's like, ooh, they got a new lobster roll in. And I'm like, yeah, I love lobster rolls, you know. Sure. So I go try it. And dude.
You had the McDonald's of seafood?
Listen, it didn't taste terrible, right?
Right.
That's not the problem. It didn't taste good either. It was like $30 for a little lobster sandwich about this big and some French fries. Yep. I 100% got food poisoning.
Oh,
dude, I was out of commission. Like, I missed 2 days of work. I never miss work.
Oh my God.
A day and a half. I went to work and I was on the toilet for about 2 hours, and I was like, yo, I gotta go. If y'all need, I'm taking my laptop home. If you guys need something, holler at your boy. And the next day, I was completely wiped out. My stomach was messed up. Like, after that second day, I was functional.
Yeah.
But my stomach I couldn't eat anything without having to use the bathroom for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm just coming off of that. Right. And then Cassie had got the chicken Cajun pasta Alfredo or whatever.
Yeah.
Fine, no problem.
Yeah.
Once I had my issue, she threw away her leftovers. She planned on eating them the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, I probably would not eat those. I don't know if it's just a lobster thing or it's just like the
Right.
sanitary thing. But needless to say, I'm never going back to Red Lobster again ever in my life. We're done with Red Lobster. It was a stupid mistake. They got me with a commercial.
Yeah.
And then they really got me. So then, was it this week or the end of last week? We go to this little diner we typically go to. And they have really great burgers. They have really great fries, pies, and stuff like that.
Okay.
For whatever reason, I'm like, they got a ribeye. It's like $18. Let's try a ribeye. I want to see what the ribeye's like. Cassie says to me, Bailey and Matt had their ribeye and they didn't like it. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to try it. So they bring out the ribeye. First of all, it's a very thin ribeye.
Yeah.
And I tell them medium, and I'm like, okay. Cut it. It kind of looks medium. And then I take a bite, and I'm like, this doesn't taste very good. I go again. I take another bite. I'm looking. I'm like, what the hell? It looks like this is well done. So I've only taken 2 bites at this point, and I'm kind of feeling it with my fork, and it's 100% freezer burned. So 2 bites of steak, I'm done. I was like, no, not again. Cat's like, don't eat it. It's like, I'm not gonna eat this. There ain't no way. Like I literally been out of commission for 2 weeks because Red Lobster, and then we do this. I go outside. You warned me ahead of time. I went ahead and did it anyways.
Yep.
So I think what we left there, I didn't eat that. Didn't eat none of it. And we left there, and then I think we stopped by. She wanted ice cream, and I just got a cheeseburger at the ice cream place. Kind of good. So that, like, I have had pretty bad experiences.
And it's funny too because it's just you went out of your wheelhouse.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. And someone tried to put up the little roadblock to say, hey, other people said they didn't like this.
Yeah.
And I'm a hard-headed idiot. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I don't believe those people. And I got slapped. So sometimes you got to learn.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So I've had some good meals that we've cooked at the house. But both times I've been out to eat the past, Matt cooked us some really good steaks. I think I've already talked about that. Yeah. I mean, geez, it's been terrible. It's been terrible going out to eat. So
yeah, I'm not a big fan. That's why it was like, ooh, wow.
Yeah, you got a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I got the opposite of that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Publix prepackaged food section. That's kind of like, it has. It's gotten bad. It's gotten bad. But I will say this. What's that?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say when we went to Fernando's there right now, Seattle. The people we were with, they're like, they needed to go get some soup or something, and it's a lobster place. Seafood. I don't know. And all I know is I paid like they had a roll, like a lobster roll, and I paid like $30. It was literally like 4 inches.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it was they were selling with some fries. And I got 1 bite.
Can I come out for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Sure
You're in a dress.
I had prom tonight.
Yes, nice.
Your faculty.
Shut up.
Yeah, she's like, went to prom. Gotta go to prom. I said, yes, but you're on the other side of the table now.
Yeah, she's over there spiking the punch.
Yeah, or serving the punch, making sure no one spikes it.
6 inches. The faculty punch.
The faculty punch. Yeah, they're all getting crazy.
It's like when your mom's like, "Can I have a drink?" No, you cannot. Why?
This isn't yours.
This is mommy's juice.
Yeah. Anyways, so that sucks. But
yeah.
All right, so let's talk Daredevil.
All
right, let's talk opening sequence.
Dude, they killed Foggy. Let's just get it straight out. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was going to happen.
I didn't either. They kind of went back and reshot that, I think.
Yeah, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Okay. I mean, if they say reborn again, he needs something to be reborn again. That was, I think, a pretty good trigger to kind of set the stage for what he's doing.
Well, yeah, because they need a backup point,
Right?
You know, something to make him not be Daredevil,
Right.
You know, and so, yeah, that's. And you know that whole fight sequence in the beginning. There again, this is what happens when you give them 8 or 9 episodes. You get that one episode, which just turned out to be the first one, where everything goes crazy and they beat everything up, and there's fighting and crying and this, that, and the other, and you're just like, oh shit, this is they're spending way too much money on this first episode. We're going in reverse. We're gonna go in reverse. And so like. Yeah, that's the first episode. The first episode was like...
Yeah, it was... I mean, he literally tried to kill Bro, which is not a Daredevil thing.
Throws him off.
And it's like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, there again, not a Daredevil thing, but a Daredevil thing. Because, you know, he's always walking that edge between legal and not legal. So, I mean, you know, in the first couple episodes when he... You know, with Spider-Man, Daredevil and Spider-Man would fight too.
Okay.
They don't see eye to eye on
Yeah.
everything. You know, and there again, he's also, you know, the Punisher is a good guy supposedly, but he kills people.
Well, getting into that, the second episode's kind of lame. The White Tiger. He was lame. I mean, he was lame. I didn't really care about his story or anything. When he gets smoked by the Punisher and you see that was like, oh shit. Like, oh.
So
okay. Like he's working for Fisk.
Well, yeah, but he's not.
Right, he's not, but
right. And he didn't smoke him. So
we'll see, and that's only to the part that I've seen.
Oh. So you haven't got to the part where he goes and sees the Punisher?
No.
Okay. All right, sorry.
Which is fine. You know it's coming, but it's is it the John
Frank
guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there again, there's some fan service. So like the fan service is they kill the guy and they bring Paige back.
Right.
So Froggy gets smoked, and then you see Paige for, and you know, like 5 minutes.
Right.
You know, and then she comes back and she's all like, and you're like, all right, well, go away.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get a new love interest. The Fisk conversation where they're talking in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
You know, you can just see the two of them back and forth. And, you know, the Fisk part of this, you know, he talks about, you know, having the whole Echo issue and whatnot. And so like there's a certain amount of fan service that was put into it, which was cool. Cool. But for the most part, this is like a lot of episodes about getting to the point, and they take their time kind of getting to the point. Punisher spends all his screen time grunting like he was working. Spirit out. Yeah. No, and there again, the only role of the Punisher in this was to tell Daredevil how much of a hypocrite he is.
Yeah.
You know, and then he needs to pull his head out of his ass.
Right.
You know, so but they needed somebody that could get away with saying that, and that was definitely Frank Castle. So,
right. And you know his series, I didn't care for his series on Netflix. When you rank it among the others, it was probably one of the better ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But they're so brooding, and it's like okay, dude, we get it. But you're the Punisher. Come on.
Well, I mean, if you watched the original comics, he was always haunted by the fact that his wife and son were killed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a mental thing that is what drives him to move forward to kill people. So even in the comments or in the comics, they would belabor that point sometimes.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like just to show like this guy's losing his mind. And this is how he can get away with mentally. He can get away with these acts he's doing that are
right.
Some of us think are fantastic, but the reality is they're not. He's just twisted in the head. So
right, yeah,
you know. So Here's the funny part. Like, so I'm still trying to figure out who the big bad in this episode in this series is,
Right.
because like you see all the paintings that are happening, and you're like, oh, that's a bad guy that's doing them.
Right.
And so it's like I won't give it away, but there's a point where we see that,
Right.
and you're like, wait, what? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that was neat. But it does have a really good fight sequence, 2 of them actually. So
That's I'm 3 episodes in, basically. I'm on the fence as to whether I think it's going to live up to the first first couple seasons.
No, I think it. Season 1 was fantastic.
Right. Yeah.
Season 1 was fantastic. I don't. So there's supposedly I have 1 more episode, and that will, like, I get what they're trying to do. I haven't finished it yet. I got 1 more. I get what they're trying to do, and I'm down. I'm
Right.
down with it. I see where they're going, and the pieces are starting to unfold. And I think the trailers really kind of threw everyone off as far as what's actually happening. And so I like the idea. I like what they're doing. And if it plays out the way I think it will, then it'll be, oh, cool. Yeah. This is worth it. That's good. It's all up to the ending.
Right.
All up to the ending.
Is this a split season, or is it?
No,
it's all one.
Yeah, there was 9 episodes.
You know what my fear is this far in is, are they going to try to tie this into larger MCU? Because if they do, like
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I hope
they
not.
haven't yet. I mean,
I'm done.
I got 1 episode left, so yeah. So I'll be interested. Like, there again, you're at episode 3. You'll get up to the next couple episodes. They're good. Everything kind of makes sense. You kind of they're showing you the spiral, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to see the spiral, because we have to see, because it's really the show of 2 people. It's Fisk and it's Daredevil.
Right.
And the 2 of them, they need their screen time to just figure out mentally what's going on with these 2 people.
Yeah.
Because Fisk is crazy, bro.
Dude, Fisk is crazy, and to this point in the show, it seems as if he's on that edge of where he might actually be trying to go straight.
Oh yeah,
but he's willing to do anything that it takes of his old ways to make it go straight.
So,
or it could just go completely the other end.
It's all there.
Yeah,
that is all there.
Yeah.
So that's coming, and it's good too. It's good. Like watching Fisk do Fisk's character is almost more entertaining than Daredevil's.
Right. Yeah. He has more personality than Daredevil in the first 3 episodes of this show.
Yeah, and he continues, but he's going to get scarier. That's the one thing that they like in the beginning. He's kind of happy-go-lucky, and then as you watch him become mayor and all the things that have to do with mayor, and you can see his attitude is changing, and he's getting scarier, and it's getting more intense.
Is he going to start doing like tariffs and stuff like that?
Yes, actually, yes. Yeah.
Oh, I had to do it.
No, you're right. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you could do a city tariff, why would you not? Think of all the money you'd make.
Yeah, there you
go. Anyways, so I would say keep watching it. I don't think you'll.
Yeah, I like it. There's no reason not to watch it. My only question was, is it going to live up? And I didn't know, but I'm still fine. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. So that's cool. So I started watching another series, and it has Kevin Bacon in it.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Did he get busted for bopping?
No, he got killed.
Oh, damn.
like they murdered him like within the first 10 minutes of the TV show.
They didn't have a season-long Kevin Bacon budget, I assume.
No, they did. They did.
The Bondsman?
Yes. Yeah.
Mike
Sorry,
got you.
I was looking it up.
Yeah.
Yep. So they whack him in the first 10 minutes and the devil brings him back.
Oh, man.
You don't meet the devil. He just has this burn mark on his arm where the devil touched him, and like they cut his neck and he just kind of wakes up and his neck is still cut. So he's smoking and there's smoke coming out of his neck and all this crap. And then it heals. He has to kill demons. So
that seems like the opposite of what the devil would want.
Well, no. So the demons. So it's weird because there's this little lady that is she's his guy,
right?
Like his guide, so to speak, his employer, and she's like, "Here's what you have to do," and he's like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he's like, "So, like, if you really want to think of hell as like a prison, okay? And every now and then, people break out, and we don't want them to do that. So demons will break out, and it's your job, just like to send them back. So just like he is,
it's like a real spawn situation.
Yeah. So in real life, he is a bondsman. So he gets killed collecting on a bond, And so he tracks people down. Him and his mom track people down. It's there's like a ex or like a wife, kind of ex-wife thing going on, and a boyfriend, and that are annoying. And the boyfriend is actually who hires these guys to kill him, get him out of the picture, so that he can have the wife's attention. It's like. It's so stupidly weird, and it's actually pretty good so far. Like they've stuck to a good script. There's no like ridiculous, like needless, like when they just throw sex in things, just like HBO style. None of that. So it's just plot and action.
Yeah.
So, and really, like the demons are hilarious.
Yeah.
What's
like with I don't consider myself a prude, but with like sex scenes, I like the ones where it's like you can tell what's going to happen, and they just cut like, oh, okay, the next day.
Yeah, they just shut the door.
Right, and it's like, okay, you know what happened. That you got that part of the plot, and now you're on to let's go on with the rest of it.
Yeah.
I have another show. Once I catch up on Daredevil.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's the Righteous Gemstones.
Yes. I've never watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
It's got the big dude from Roseanne as the father. Danny McBride's one of the sons.
Okay. Your favorite.
The uncle is the other guy from Principles. He was also in the Western. I can't think of his name. But it's hilarious. It's about a church group.
Yes. I know. I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, that show is.
It's got the head church guy is the dude from Justified.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's actually he's Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah.
So I figured just that name itself, you would love Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah.
Walter Goggins.
Yeah.
And dude, that show is hilarious, and it's got the dude.
The thing with no nose and that one stupid thing.
Yes.
To watch.
No, Fallout. That was awesome.
Yeah, Fallout. No, I like Fallout. Oh, he's also the voice of. You ever watch the cartoon Invincible?
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes.
He's the voice of the government guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and Invincible is the Asian dude from Walking Dead, Glenn. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be mad at my little guy. Fallout was pretty decent. It was a Fallout was okay. First,
It was
season,
100% fan service. Like, you're not a Fallout guy, so it's like
Right.
I don't see how any of that really speaks to a person that's not a Fallout person.
well, no, it's just a story.
Yeah.
How interesting is the story? So, anyways, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways,
Yeah.
so that looks really weird. I watched something on that the other day, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be me, but
The Righteous Gemstones.
yeah,
I think you actually would get a kick out of it. It's so over the top, so ridiculous that it's just it's something else. I hope they wrap it up pretty soon.
I gotta grab something.
Yeah. I hope they wrap it up pretty soon. But it overall, I think it's a pretty good show. So let's see what's Icarus Rising say. Bring on the boobies. I mean, hey, I'm not against it either. So, but yeah.
Didn't they kill him though? I thought they killed him as a character.
Who?
The Mr. Teeth, the head preacher guy.
Well, you see, he gets There's a few kind of little twists and turns in that show, but it's nothing big. It's mostly about the comedy.
Gotcha.
And then it's the guy from Workaholics, Adam Devine. He was also in the Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Annoying guy.
Yes.
He's the youngest son.
Oh, really?
Very, very homoerotic in a lot of his stuff. So it gets real weird with him, and they're like, what's this guy doing? You know, but it's good. Speaking of weird, I have a short film picked out for next week.
Okay.
If you guys seen this in the chat, let me know. It's called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. It's a 30-minute short film. Hold up, let me. It's a 30-minute short film. Have you heard of Ari Aster?
No.
So he is the guy that did he did Hereditary and he did Midsommar. Have you watched either of those? Both of those are horror movies.
No, I can tell you I haven't.
This is not Icarus Rising. May have seen it. This is not a horror movie though. It's horrifying, maybe. There's no graphic scenes in it. It's not a true. It's disturbing. Like if I were going to describe, I'd say it's disturbing. But it's 30 minutes. I will send you the link.
Okay, I was going to say, where do I see this?
The full thing's on YouTube. If anybody in the comments wants me to send them a link, you can look it up. To get the high quality version, you got to get a certain stream because they got more of one. But it's a strange thing about the Johnsons. Very disturbing. So there's going to be a lot of interesting conversation about this movie, short film next week. So
it's called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Yeah, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to send me the link.
Yeah, I will send you the link.
Okay.
Yeah. What else you got going on? I can talk about mine. I'm leaving for Oklahoma City this weekend.
Oh,
this is my delayed birthday trip. This is what I want for my birthday. So we're gonna go. Me and my buddy, we're gonna play golf couple nights or a couple days. Friday night, and they have Bricktown area down there, so they have like a piano bar. It's really fun.
Oh, cool.
They just take requests all night. Pretty good time. There's a karaoke bar next to it. I won't be going there unless it's a spectate. And then the girls are gonna go shopping and do all that stuff while we golf and just hang out, have a good time. So
no, I'm on my 2-week countdown. So Fernando left this morning, and so he'll be back Monday. And then we both work the full week, and then I leave May 1st, so I'm going away for the weekend, which will be fantastic.
Yeah,
because I need a break. I know I'm not going to get one because Haley's going to run me ragged, but in theory,
you'll get a break from your normal stuff.
I just need I just need a break. Period. Like I just want to not think.
Yeah.
So that's the problem when she takes us on these things. It's just like, we got to play this, we got to play that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want a couple hours that I can just like sit on the deck, you know, in the shade with my headphones on.
Yeah.
Just listen to music and fall asleep. Like, to me, that would be fantastic.
That's how that was get me. Last time we were somewhere, I found the perfect spot. They had a little bar and grill that the seats are all inside a pool and they have shade on the top.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, you guys do whatever you like. Just let me sit here. I'll eat French fries, get a couple of fruity drinks,
Right.
hang out. No, that was not acceptable.
No, you got to be part of it.
Yeah.
Got to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we booked our vacation this year, which is another cruise apparently. Seemed to work because Paul stepped today. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no doubt. No, I just want to rewind. I just need a moment to not think.
Right.
You know, it's like everything is hurry, do, film, edit, question. And it's like, I will say a funny thing happened on that note this weekend. We have a hobby shop in the mall. Okay. And they have we were in there the other day and I saw they had a super clodbuster, which is a remote control car that Tamiya makes or made. And they brought it back. And I was like, man, you know, I've never had one of those. I kind of always wanted one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I went on Amazon. And I'm like, okay, so like $300, $310. It's about the going price on Amazon. So I said, all right, well, if this guy's selling his for like $350, $359, somewhere in that range, like, to me, that's a fair price, right? You know, that's $50 over what you can get it for everywhere.
Right.
Like, you type it in anywhere and it's like $299 to $310. So locally, $50. I feel that's kind of like fair. So I go in there and I had money in my pocket. I was ready to buy it. You know, I was all set, you know, $360. I'll walk out the door. And I see he's building these trailers with speakers and stuff in them. And I'm like, and immediately like the mood changed because I was like, RC car trailers with boom boxes in them.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I immediately started critiquing. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, God, these are built like shit.
Yeah.
Like, what is it using? Like, do you not have like tools? I mean, are you back there with a saw? I mean, what do you do? Like, just trash, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the construction. And I'm just like, and so he sees me looking at him. He goes, and he's building one.
Yeah.
On the counter, and he goes, oh man, do you want to get on the list? I said, for what? He goes, to become one of the elite, one of the few. That buy one of these. And I go, oh no, I'm good. No, you're gonna miss out. I go, no, probably not. No, I'm good. I'm good. What are you building there? You know, and I'm looking at it, and so he's got a box truck that he's making. He's putting a square L7 8-inch ported, firing straight up into the sky.
Jesus.
And I'm like,
how big? So this is a decent sized trailer.
Oh yeah, it's RC. Yeah. So it's it'll be a 110 ported, and I think he doesn't understand any of this shit. So
yeah.
And he's like cutting one piece of wood at a time, and doesn't have a router. And it's like oh Jesus Christ!
Wait, where do they get power for these? Like, how are they powering this? Did you get that deep into the?
They're putting a battery, like a car battery, like a little, you know,
and a real amp.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know that that little speaker that Derek tests, that little subwoofer, that's what those are for.
I know. Yeah. He wasn't using that. He's using a.
Yeah, he's using a real deal. He's
real subwoofer, but it's an 8-inch ported, firing straight up into the sky.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, and I go, quick question. why are you building out of wood? Why not use plastics?
Yeah.
Oh, plastics can't hold this. I go, it's been tested. And immediately in my head, I go, well, that's weird because Kicker, the woofer you're using, makes a plastic enclosure for their woofer. So,
Yeah.
but okay. You just don't know how to use plastics. Enough. Okay. Fair enough. Fair. Totally fair. And like he doubled down on that. So I got to use wood. Got to use wood. And I'm like, you're using 1/2-inch plywood. Like,
yeah.
it's fucking stupid. Like, yeah. Okay. You're dumb.
Yeah.
And then it's bothering me because I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at this woofer that's firing straight up into the air. I'm going, it's going to sound like shit.
Yeah.
And so I said, I'm looking at it, I go, why don't you downfire it towards the ground? No, it's got to upfire. I go, okay.
It's not how bass works, my guy.
And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So I said,
for that matter, he could have just went straight up sealed.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's every corner of it was crooked, and it was just like my pickiness, Dean's pickiness alarm was just going crazy because there wasn't two corners that matched up, and I'm just like,
well, listen, you were fine until the worlds crossed. Like if he stayed in his own world and you were in your own world,
yeah, it would have been fine.
Everything would have been fine, but then the paths crossed.
Yeah.
So
then finally I said, how much is the Cloudbuster? And he's like, it's $390. At that point, I was like, I couldn't even convince myself to spend the extra $30. I was like,
yeah.
So yeah, exactly. How much was it? It's $390. So I just turned around and walked out and was just like mumbling to myself like a crazy person as I walked away, going,
yeah. There's your side hustle right there.
Making those?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Jesus.
I wonder what amp was he using?
Dude, he's using everything, man. It's like
whatever he has.
I think he just honestly stopped at like a flea market or not even a flea, like a pawn shop. Just bought everything the pawn shop had. You know,
dude, I'm very interested in this situation now.
Huh?
I'm very interested in this situation.
Oh, dude, these things are like, it's silly. It's silly. It's not like 1/10 scale stuff, man. It's like he's like the truck. He had a big, you know, like a I don't know 6 scale truck pulling one of these things. It was huge, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, like a 110 bandpass, you know, size. Like it was gigantic.
Dude. That's like when Derek showed me those little subwoofers last time I was in North Carolina. Yeah. He's like, no, they do this in RCs. Like, what are you even talking about? He's like, oh, when I got it, I did research to see what the hell they were using them for. And it's like, yeah, they're using them for RCs, and I was like, this doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Yeah. But this guy was just straight up. You know, here was the really funny thing in all this. I was wearing an MTX hat.
Yeah.
You know?
He's not old school enough.
Oh, he was old school enough. Trust me. I don't even know what he was thinking. I was just like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're stupid. Like,
yeah.
You know, it was one of those things where in my mind, I was thinking to myself, this is one of those situations where you're talking to somebody that is way smarter than you in something, but you don't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you think you're the expert.
Yeah. And
everyone, and it's like if anyone else would have been in the room, like if anybody would have been with me, they'd all just laughed.
Yeah.
Like if Haley would have been there, Haley probably would have had to walk out because she was laughing so hard. You know.
Well, you know what it reminds me of, right? When we were at World Finals.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, you know the clean wiring and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's this guy this dude right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's the Facebook group. Like, yeah. This guy right here. You got a little Mexican guy that runs the place for him.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it was funny. I was just like, oh my God, it's so sad. But anyways, that was my frustration for the weekend. I just kind of walked out and
the worlds collided.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have.
Yeah, and I know we're never to go again.
Yeah.
I can't go back. I can't go back.
There's strange communities out there we've yet to discover.
And when you sometimes when you cross into those things, you just have to.
Yeah, you just got to SpongeBob out.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah,
This case, I just kind of mumbled out like a I don't know. It's like,
yeah.
in my head, I'm going, what kind of tools do you have? He was a Ryobi user for sure.
Well, there's always I think it's just today, for whatever reason, people are just so they dig in and they're the expert and they'll speak with authority on something they know very little about. And
Yeah.
no, I hate to speak authoritatively on things I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, I was going, dude, you can put the L7 in there sealed.
Yeah,
Put
sealed.
2 passive 8-inch radiators on top. Like, that would be way cooler. Everyone would think you had, like, bunch of subs and you just got passive radiators. Hell, I would build the whole thing as passive radiators because it's not enough airspace.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Right.
That would be funny.
Well, just the one fired down, you'd radiate the sound out a lot better that way. But hey.
Yes. Yeah. No, he's more of a I watched 5-star fan.
Yeah, no, he's an expert.
Hey man, yes you are.
I'll tell you what, a lot of times when I don't know something, I type it into YouTube, whatever the thing I don't know is in 5-star just to see. And usually you guys have the tags of at least something similar. So
it's just by chance.
Listen, that's how I learned how to program that stupid little delay timer thing that I forget who made it. Pack maybe? Pack like because I was getting pop.
Yeah.
So they don't make it anymore, but it's a cool piece.
Yeah. Yep. Now you can just get the one from Metra.
Yeah.
Which is way cooler.
Yeah, I figured it would be way better. Yeah.
Yeah, just press buttons and it's got LCD on it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a movie. We have fun. I hope you have a wonderful time this weekend.
Yeah, watch the movie.
Send me the link.
Cassie and Dean, I expect you guys watch this movie, The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. I want your report on it in the comments.
On YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay.
Send you a link. Chris, if you want to come on next week, I'll send you the link. You can join. We're the show.
Yes.
We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah.
Be good times. All righty.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.